like you said, the top of heavyweight is really good. Stipe, Ciryl, Curtis Blades, Sergey Pavlovich are all really good.
Yeah, the top of heavyweight is good.
But after that, it sucks.
Well, I can definitely see what he wanted to do, right? Like he saw Francis versus Gane, and he said that was kind of the moment when he thought he could be the heavyweight champ. Those guys, like neither of those guys are really well rounded. Let's be honest.
Yeah, well, and that's what we'll see. Like, we'll see if John Jones um can just like through his well-roundedness win a lot of fights. Maybe he's not especially good at any specific thing, but it's all put together.
Okay,
And
dude.
experience matters.
Last thing I'll say about John Jones. This is kind of stupid, but I honestly feel like he's been getting a little winded in interviews this week. Have you noticed that at all too? He's like,
Well,
I don't know
I
if he's
haven't
talking
noticed
really
it
slow, but I feel like he's like taking a lot of deep breaths like during interviews.
yet.
Like, is his cardio that much worse?
I don't know. I guess I haven't seen it.
I feel like his cardio has to be worse too.
I mean, yeah, he's moving around a lot more weight, but the fights aren't going to be as fast paced, presumably.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Yeah, well, Ciryl is pretty fast paced though, so he's got to take Ciryl down. It's the only fucking way, dude. Holy
he's
shit.
got to. He has to. I mean, what did I say earlier this week? Right, I give Cyril 2 takedowns. If John gets 3 takedowns, I think he's fucked. But I give him 2. I give him if he gets taken down twice, I still give him a chance.
We'll see. I mean, I don't know. Ciryl might gas out also in rounds 4 and 5 if he's having to defend a lot of takedowns and get up from under John and
If he's
stuff.
having to defend a lot of takedowns, yes. If he does what Dominic Reyes did, where it's just move backwards constantly, no. I don't see him gassing
Yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah.
He can do that for days,
You can
dude.
do that for days. Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah,
man,
he
this
can.
fight's super hyped. Valentina, she's probably gonna win. I don't really care. Jalen Turner versus Gamrot. Talk to me about this fight.
Ah, yeah, short notice, but 3 weeks short notice, so it's kind of short notice, half short notice.
Right. Who do you got?
Um, who do I got?
Here, I'll start an 8-minute timer for this. All right, who do you got? Jalen Turner versus Gamrot. Mateus Gamrot.
God, Gamrat. High level competition, not that short notice. Jalen Turner hasn't faced the same wrestling threat. We haven't seen him go late in rounds either. If Gamrat can take it to round 3, wrestling Jalen Turner constantly, I think he's got it.
Yeah, I agree with that pretty much 100%. I think Gamrot's wrestling. I think Gamrot's in kind of a weird position in lightweight because I think his wrestling and like whatever kind of striking game he has is good enough to beat like the bottom 10 of the top 15, but it's not good enough to beat the top 5 because you have guys like Dariush, Islam, Dustin Poirier in terms of the striking, maybe even Charles Oliveira. That'd be a really interesting fight. But his wrestling isn't effective enough to beat those guys. But even against guys like Saryukian, he's able to out grapple them. Like his wrestling is
Yeah.
extremely high.
But Saryukan is young in his career too.
I mean, there's also an argument to be made that Saryukian's wrestling is overrated. But we don't have to get into that discussion now. One
Sure, sure.
interesting thing I want to say about this fight, though, is Jalen Turner has a pattern of hurting guys on the feet and then submitting them when they go in for takedowns. He just did it against Brad Riddell.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Fair
what
enough.
what does Mateus Gamrot have a pattern of? Getting hurt on the feet and going in for
And then like
takedowns.
going for takedowns.
Literally
Yeah.
dropped against Saryukin, immediately goes for a takedown. Dropped against Dariush, immediately goes for a takedown again.
Sure. I mean, he has to get hurt. He has to.
Jalen Turner?
Once you get hurt that bad, though, a lot of bad things can happen anyway. Like,
Dude, all I'm saying is Jalen Turner by submission plus 900.
that's the problem is that once you've got a guy rocked that badly, it's all the same submission, TKO. Like, it's really like dealer's choice. So,
I know it's all
you
the
can't really get
same,
at it.
but also, dude, it'd be pretty sweet. It'd be a pretty sweet call.
It would be sweet. It would be sweet.
Uh,
Yeah, no, it's a cool fight though. I mean, I'm happy to see like movement in the light heavyweight division. I think yeah, once you lose, you should be fighting down, which is what Gamrot's doing. I really like Gamrot. I mean, let's see what happens.
yeah, I like Camera too. Okay, I
Bo
have
Nickel versus
let's
dude. Bo Nickel is probably I gotta say like one of the lamest prospects I've ever seen. He's gotten like a Kamzat level push. You know, like
dude,
first fight in the UFC
great
main
more than
card.
Hamza. Let's be
What
honest.
more than dude after the Dynamite Contender Series fight, he was like broadcasted everywhere. Everyone was talking about him. He went to the MMA Hour multiple times before even his UFC debut. Gets into the UFC, first fights on a pay per view main card, and like I could not be
Opening
less
fight on
excited
a
about.
main card of a huge pay per view. It's not just
Yeah,
any
dude,
pay per
John
view.
Jones is a return, dude. Holy shit. Yeah, whatever. We'll see. I mean, obviously, I think he's really good. He'll get far, but like, doesn't have the Kamzat excitement factor.
Yeah, he's just boring, man. He's just boring. Like let's be
Yeah.
honest. Okay, I want to bring up the Shavkat versus Jeff Neal fight. And I want to ask you a
Oh yeah.
specific question. Does MMA math work here? Jeff Neal beaten by Neil Magny fairly easily, just like out grappled over 15 minutes. Shavkat Rakhmonov destroyed Neil Magny in the grappling and guillotined him in the first round. Does MMA math work?
Yes.
Simple answer, yes.
No, I mean, I seriously, dude. Like, what's Jeff Neal gonna do against Shavkat? What's he gonna do? He's fucked,
Gonna
man.
have to
He's
throw
so fucked.
uppercuts. I mean, also he knocked out Vicente Luque, who's like the king of getting hurt on the feet.
Man, I was so high on Luque before, and then he fought Bilal Muhammad, and I was like, wow, this is painful.
I thought he was gonna beat Jeff Neal. I was
He got
not
outstruck by
expecting
Bilal
that.
Muhammad.
Yeah, that was his best performance. Okay, any other fight on this card you want to highlight?
I mean, yeah, we've
We
got,
got 3 minutes left on the clock.
we've got
Dricus
Dricus Duplessis.
Duplessis and Gary, interested in him?
He's
Undefeated?
10-0. He just sucks. He's one of those fake undefeateds where it's like
It's only a matter of time, dude.
it's only a matter of time. Yeah.
I mean, maybe he'll prove me wrong, but
Yeah. Maybe.
unlikely.
Maybe now that he's a father, he'll have the.
It's hilarious. He's in the same weight division as. Wait, no, he's welterweight and Bo Nickel's middleweight. I was gonna say he's in the same weight division as Bo Nickel, but what else was I gonna say? Dricus Duplessis. You think how far do you think he's gonna go in middleweight? Because Derek Brunson's ranked what? He was in like the top 5 at before he lost to Cannonier.
Man, I don't.
Cannonier
I
got
just
a
feel
title
like
shot after beating Brunson.
every time Dricus fights, it's like the most. I don't know. It's just always a close fight somehow.
I know, dude. This is gonna be one of the sloppiest fights out there. I actually think
I
Brunson's
mean,
gonna
but that's
hurt
the
him.
thing. Middleweight is the division for meatheads. That's the
is.
thing, dude.
It is. He's right at
He's
home.
a good meathead. He's right at. He's a good
He's a
meathead.
great meathead.
He's a great meathead.
Dude, I
so,
really want to
you
see
know what?
Dricus versus Paulo Costa. King of the meatheads. Let's go.
King of the meatheads.
Winner gets Vittori.
Vittori is the king of the meatheads. Vittori is
Okay,
the
fine.
absolute pinnacle.
Vittori is the pinnacle. Can do everything. Yeah, I feel like Dricus can just outwork Bronson here, though.
I just see him as being kind of part of the same pack of all these Vittori, Costa, Cannonier, like
I mean, they just
all these guys who are just all lose to Whitaker, probably lose to Para too once he gets slightly better at grappling. All lose to Adesanya. Who cares?
Right.
That's the thing. Middleweight does need a Bo Nickel. It does need a Bo Nickel. I just wish it were more exciting.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Let's see how much.
Especially after the prospect Andre Muniz got submitted.
Oh my God! Don't even
the grappling phenom.
Okay, what else is there on this UFC fight night or UFC pay-per-view?
What else is there? I don't know. That's basically it, man.
Valentina interested.
Basharat's brother is fighting.
Oh yeah, true.
Valentina, whatever. Valentina's gonna win. Who cares?
Cody Garbrandt, you think he's gonna win?
I have no idea what Trevor Jones is, man. Like, I have no clue. Is he good? I don't know.
Yeah, Farid Basharat should be good. Tabitha Ricci,
in
Jessica
theory.
Penne gonna tune into that.
That's gonna be my
Cameron Simon
bathroom
was
group.
pretty good in his last fight out, undefeated against Mana Martinez. Someone to keep an eye on. Anyway,
Whatever. Good enough.
tomorrow, dude, man, it's really
It's
coming.
happening.
It's really coming.
It's coming through.
All right, dude. Official prediction in the main event.
Okay, fine. I got John Jones.
All right, I'm gonna take Ciryl Gane then.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. I respect that.
Yeah, and we'll be doing
A man of logic versus a man of emotion.
I mean, there's logic in your pick. It's just like wrestling that we haven't seen in a division he's never been in, with a new body that he's never used. But yeah. All right.